I nearly clicked on stream though. Woo. I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. I need to switch things, and I don't know why. I almost clicked it. That would have been silly. How you doing? How you doing, Karazest? How goes it? Um, I'm, as my title thinks, I'm gonna try to keep focused on actually building out some dialogue stuff. I did some paint planning of how I want all these kind of systems to link up. So I should have a scriptable object thing that spates dialogue. It has a bunch of lines, has options, it has a move advanced override thingy. And then each line has some text, line audio if I do some audio, and an index for speakers, which will handle like who I'm looking at. And then there's dialogue options and all these things, and this should all just kind of flow together. I think I've figured out how I'm going to structure conditions for the most part, and it should work pretty nicely. Oh god, alright, I have music. Okay, so I just need to temporarily do some stuff for the music here. So I think actually I wanted... The only thing I want to do here, okay, before I get to dialogue though, is I just need to finish up this music stuff. So with Audio Mute Manager, I want to have a float. I guess I could make it over here. No, I should put it over here. Okay. Say float audio volume. Actually, I guess I could call it music volume. Music volume. This is going to be actually more complicated than I thought it was. Am I very quiet? How does it? I don't understand. Like, I will be doing the same position, and it just suddenly decides that now I am not nearly as loud as I was before. So let's just pump up the gain until we start seeing red. Ba 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 ba. Okay. I think that's a little louder. Hopefully it's all right. I don't know why. My microphone decides that some days it's going to be more loud, and then the other days it's not. Oh, so I'm just... Is it... I think I'm still going good. No, I am losing bits. What's going on? Why are we bitty? Why are we a bitty bit? You don't know where half the sentence went. Okay. My music's probably loud. I would say that, but hopefully I'm louder now. I just want to refresh this to make sure that I'm like really losing frames supposedly. I don't know what's going on. Why like this? This is not cool. Huh. I feel like it's okay now. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. No, there is not music right now. I turned off the music because I'm playing around with there's a audio like I wanted to set up so that I could switch audio depending on the areas. So you're not just listening to the same song all the time. I'm also probably going to change that song out for a bit until I can get the music guy that I have to tweak it up a bit. Um, it's definitely not fully there yet. I like there's lots of stuff that I like about it. It's just not like the low intensity is not low enough, and the high intensity is not quite high enough. It's kind of like two in the middle. But I still have to figure out time to chat with them and figure out some of that stuff. But the thing I wanted to do is if I have volume, low intensity volume is this target, but right, so I have to do this. Okay, so if I set the volume in here, I will set underscore music max music volume equals this. This now gets kind of controlled by that. And then in here, when we're going to target, I actually can't use this because this volume could be a different intensity volume. So what we're going to do is we're going to go max times, I guess I would take the current intensity. So underscore intensity, intensity. Actually, no, this one is like 1 minus, isn't it? I think this one is 1 minus. If I look at the way I calculate intensity is down here. The low one is 1 minus, the other one is multiplied. So then, there we go. There we go. So we have that set up. So now I can actually change the music volume per thingamabob. And I want to check before I get back here. If I go to persistent manager, we go to audio, we go max volume is 15 right now. Okay, so we'll take the 15. And go to audio manager. This, switch music volume. 1.5 is the default. Just makes it so I can actually tune this a little bit as I go. And per song. Okay. All right. So we've done that. And then I'm gonna go with this one, but I just want to make it like super quiet in the sense. Like I feel like if this one is like more low, it's creepier. I think if it's too high, it loses the effect almost. So I'm gonna try that and see how it feels. I also decided to go back quite a bit on some of the whatchamacallits. The graphic changes. I wanted the browns back. I felt if it was too, it got too like desaturated, and I felt like it just didn't look great anymore. Especially when I was watching these guys play it. I don't know if you caught that yesterday, because it was like Bite Me Games playing my game in the morning. But when I saw them playing it, I definitely missed kind of the brownie colors, so I ended up going back with that. Might actually still be too loud. Second. Let's go. Sweet, actually, that's perfect. It always sets the volume. Okay. I'm gonna go 0.25. It might be too quiet. Like 3.5. That's weird. It's actually, it actually is restarting it. Oh, it should be underscore. That's fine. Okay. I don't think I did a reminder just before. I think I just left it. So that might have been my bad. Um, not like on the actual day, but I got gypped, so it's okay. You know, they didn't rate me S tier, so you know, felt good. I didn't expect them to rate me S tier, but I felt like there was a game that they rated B tier, and they rated mine between B and C, and I felt like at least I should have been in B. Um, I felt like the A tier game was like, yeah, okay, that's fair, but hey, it's their tier list. They can choose what they want. Does it mean they're right? No, but I let them make their own decisions. They at least though, they didn't F up the tutorial. They actually did it. They just like got it. Like, okay, oh, there's the beep. Okay, we open E. Okay, and then they like went to the doors. They like struggled maybe twice doing T, but then got. I was like, okay, I just got to do it closer. And then did the M, and it's like, okay, they got through. This is fine. Um, they understood how to play it. So I'm at least happy about that part. The part that I was really scared about is there was F up that and then be like, I don't know, this game sucks. So at least I got that part. It still feels like it's shuffled. God. I'm really happy with how actually with the visuals look right now though. This looks so cool. Okay. It's controversial. I know you're probably not gonna like me having pixelated text, but I like pixelated as least as I can. But I think the game just generally looks so much better if there's like that little bit of pixelization. Anyways, the right, yeah. So I just wanted to check one more time. Because it did feel like the transition time was like really slow. Or was it, no, it's really quick. It didn't transition very, like, it didn't take long to transition to the new sound. So, 1 second. Find that. And then I'm actually going to be getting, I will actually do the dialogue. I can't, like, not do the dialogue. I've been wanting to do dialogue for, like, several days, and then I inevitably find something else to do in that stream, and I shouldn't be doing that. I should just be doing dialogue. So I'm going to, I just need to verify that the transition actually works over time. I should also verify that there's a thing I have to do in the eventually for the intensity, because I basically just turned intensity off. It doesn't do anything anymore. So eventually I need to set it to monsters like up intensity and then lower it, but okay, so let's just check. So if I enable this, no, it just instantly happens. Okay, so why is it instantly transitioning? Oh, is not playing. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I finally understood what you said. The unheard of is the unheard of, like them passing the tutorial. Yeah, that was actually pretty. It is pretty unheard of. I mean, there are people that have done it, that I've sent it to, and they just understood it. Even like blind, like as these people were. But I think it's mainly that people like as long as you actually read, like as long as you look at the text and see what it says, you will understand the tutorial. It's just like people don't read anymore. So if you don't do that, it won't work. Okay, so it's just like straight up stopping the sounds. Like it feels like the other music is turning off and the other one just turns up really quickly. So I just want to check this, I guess. So let's just try one more time. Here, okay. So my alert value, 0.98, right? Okay, that makes sense. It's just starting, right? So then target volume, high volume, okay, that makes sense. Low volume 1, okay. High intensity volume 0, low intensity volume 0. Why? Current music source volume. Interesting. Yeah, so it's instantly setting it to 0. It's really shouldn't be happening. Because it obviously has some volume right now. Okay, so let's just... Okay, so there's inactive, low intensity A, low intensity B, low intensity B. Volume is 0. Volume is 0. High intensity, low intensity. Volume. Wait, so why... Wait. How do they both have a volume of 15? Because this should be the one that's currently playing. Wait, and actually, no, wait. This is not right. That actually should be. If it is playing, then we do the transition. But the fact that it's 0 also, it's kind of concerning. Because I switched them over here. But something is definitely not working the way I want it to. Yeah. Okay. It's probably gonna hit this, which I don't really, I think, care about the first time because it just should be overriding some settings. Wait, is this one currently playing? It's playing true. What? And then is this one not playing? How is that true? Okay, just to check here. So this one is currently A, and this one is, yeah, so that's A, and then the other ones are B. Okay. And then switch this around. And now it should be, or was it A? This was B. A. Inactive is A. No, inactive is still A? What? How is that possible? What? How did this not happen? Am I still getting a null reference? That would do it. That would still do it. Okay. Oh, if it's the first time it goes through, it's not gonna be, it's gonna be null. Okay. And so it fails to switch, and then from then on, it's borked. Okay. It's playing the right music, it's just not transitioning to the, like, it's just going music song A, music B. It's not going like music A to B now, right? That's what I want it to be doing. Uh, errors this time. There we go. There's the smooth transition I wanted. Okay. I also am wondering. I want to do. I'm not huge on the. Hey, Dragon Spirit. Good morning, and in chat, hope you're doing. I guess for you, it's a very early morning. It's still Sunday night for me. But yeah, Kara's S is part of the early morning games. I guess you're you're in the Europe. I definitely recognize your name. I'm just trying to remember where I've seen it. What are you doing? What are you doing that I know you from? You do art. Ooh, looks like kind of pretty art too. Definitely, indeed, Europe. I just want like. That's so weird. I get really high pitched. Yeah. Just had some water drops falling. Making a 2D pixel art platformer called Gaia. Cool. Doing the game dev TD game jam until my kids wake up. Then he'll be. Yeah. I used to do the whole morning, like yeah, early morning, and then um, early morning streaming, and then I had a very young child born in like March, and waking up early after getting not great full sleeps is hard. So I no longer do them. I just do late nights and just regret my life choices in the morning. That's how I go about life now. I think I'm gonna do Atmo 3 for this, but I want to have Atmo 3. I guess Atmo 3 for the player base is gonna be fine too. It's fine for now. Ooh. And I've definitely seen your name. I just can't remember if like you obviously haven't been here before, so I must have seen it in like somebody else's chat, but I just don't know which one I've seen it in. But welcome in. I can't remember. I don't know if you know what I'm doing, so if you do not, let me know, and I will try to give you a better uh, explanation. Day one. All right. Make it an educational horror game. Yeah, basically. This is an interesting track. I don't remember using this track. Music object. Oh, I think I inversed these. I think. Oh. Why is it using the. Is this the. Yeah, okay, so it's using that one, but. Huh. Audio. Grumble. Okay. That would make sense. Audio manager. Oh yeah, the intensity target is one. All right. Okay, yeah, so. Okay. Do I want it? I told. Okay, it's just one, just like two more things I want to do, I promise I will do the dialogue. But I just so I need to fix out why intensity target was not set to 0. It was being set to 1 somehow. Which I didn't. I thought I don't know how I got it set to 1, so I'll have to figure that out. I'll figure that out first. Set intensity. Set intensity only gets called set intensity target. Final references. What do you get called? In here. Okay. and then final references to this was only here. Initialize intensity target. Wait. Okay, I said it to 1 in the settings. Ooh. Persistent manager. Let's go here. Make sure. Oh yeah, okay, so let's set that to 0. I still eventually will need to revisit that and make it actually dynamic, but for now we're just going to leave that there. And then I want to make a duplicate of this line, max low music volume, and then max high music volume. And these are going to be separate values now, because if I have like a big loud music track for my high intensity, I might want that a little bit louder. So low music, low volume, and then music high volume. High volume equals 0. And then so this will just now equal underscore max height. Wow. Okay. High music volume, and then underscore max low volume music low volume. All right. Okay. Bloop 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 bloop. So those are 2 set. Now I just need to actually use those where it matters. So underscore, this is going to be max low music volume underscore max high music volume. I actually think this one was wrong before it was actually incorrect. So I guess it's a good thing I fixed that. And then this is actually underscore max low music volume. And then just need to go down here. Underscore max low music. Underscore max high music. Okay. And then switch over here. Again. Max low music volume. Max high music volume. Make them both the same though, so for now it won't actually do anything. But I should be able to tweak that then later on to my liking. Max low music. Okay. Bing a bada boom. That is saved. Then actually we compile. I think I can actually save this prefab. I just need to go to my game scene. I want to make sure that stuff is set up right there. Yeah, actually, I know. I said that. I said that so that I would feel more guilty about doing what I'm doing right now. But I'm getting to it. Okay, I'm getting to it. I've planned it out. It'll be quick once I actually get to it. Da, 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 da. Just go to here. No. Go to here. No. Do what I want you to do. Be quicker. So the high volume, I'm gonna actually make it like 0.3 or something, and then save, and then go back to F1, and then go play. I also keep telling myself I will actually be building something on stream, and somehow always end up with something else. Yes, it's a very big problem. I don't know how to stop it. It's just like there's something I really need to be doing, and yet every single time. Okay, so that's working. Fine and dandy. And then again, just to check. So if I go and to my persistent manager, say, "Hey, monster appeared and is now chasing me." All right. Cool. And that keeps going until I set this back down, and then yeah, it should work. That'll work for now. It's weird though the is my music like turned on for a moment and then just turned completely off. So what happened there? Um, 'Cause that's not cool. Music, low. Um, Both are 0. Yeah. Hmm. Fascinating. If I like turn this on and off again. Hmm. Um, Maybe do need to go and call this. Just because that might boot it into thinking about the volumes again. I don't know what's going on here. Audio. No, okay. Go 1. Go back to 0. Oh, wait. I guess I should still just, if the other one is null, we are just going to set this to max low volume. I don't know why something's like not working there, so we'll yeah, it's weird. Okay. It's also weird that the low intensity one was turning off when I was yeah. That's weird. Ugh. Spent 47 minutes of my streaming time doing things I said I was not going to be doing. I don't like it. Why is there this. Can I move this over? Don't switch. Okay. It's probably nothing I care about. But I hate red dots, and red ones are just like peak annoyance. So let's just continue. Huh. What's just that? Okay. So audio manager. If I set this to 1, you start to work, which is weird. Because you really shouldn't be. What? I need to understand. Make it make sense, please. So I can start doing my dialogue system. That's the hind. What? 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 Did I? What? What? But Atmos in here. What? What? I don't understand. How did that have the thingy? Okay. Like the current music source, high intensity, is equal to low intensity. How the hell did that happen? The low intensity is low intensity A, but the high intensity one is set to that. Did I like F up when I did this one? High. Low equals low. So like in the beginning setting time? Low. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Work me. Okay. Underscore music. High intensity A. There we go. Okay. We found our little conundrum. Can I get to writing dialogue system before I've been streaming for an hour? That is the current poll question. Can I like Oh no, wait, it's the other thing. Oh, it's a prediction. Oh God. Okay. Well, I'm probably spending more time on this prediction and making it even less likely, but will I get to dialogue in 10 minutes? There we go. All right, okay. There we go. All right. You can now bid. If I'm gonna get this done. I just want to see if you guys have any faith in me. Okay, I have volume. That's good. That is very good. We'll load game. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. And then we'll go into here. There we go. Oh, I assume you can't bid like gambling, but it's done. Okay, it works. Everything is good. So I don't see a reason why to not start on. Do you want to starve the dogs? A dog roll call. There's Kirby here. Kirby is up here. Kirby, up. Eat your treat. Got more treats, Kirby. But be quick about it, because I've got to do things. Okay. Only other thing I need to go. New game. This begin. Thanks for eating the biscuit. It's basically just your little check-in token. I still need to like do something. I actually do quite like this. This is a cool sound. I might just make it a teeny bit lower. Teeny bit lower. Music object. So I might go like, I'll go 0.1 or something. All right. Okay. All right. So I just need to change that. I think I think of like a whole like 7 more minutes. I think I have plenty of time. You guys, you bet on the wrong horse, man. Okay. Done. Done and dusted. All right. You're officially starting on the thing. Once I make the first script, it's over. We are gonna make a folder. Folder. I'm in the wrong channel. Dialogue system. And then the first thing I want to create is my dialogue part script. How do I stop this? Oh, is it just, okay, it does actually tick down over 10 minutes, but I've made it. So you guys lost out, you know? Yeah. I'm sorry. You could have bet the other way. It's you chose to go down a certain path. And I actually fulfilled my promise for once and got got to doing this, you know? Sorry, Kirby. You're not getting fed 20 times. Um, let's see. Let's see. So now I need to make dialogue line and dialogue options. Now these can just be subparts. You're welcome. It's the reverse psychology. But then I would have felt better if like I had done it and you guys had believed in me. I would have just felt so much better because I had a chat that believed in me and didn't doubt me and was voting for my failure. I feel like that would have made me feel better. Just saying. I like votes of confidence occasionally, Feels good. It feels good to have people believe in you. Okay, let's just copy this. Yes. So dialogue line. We'll just start with the stuff first. Okay. So public localized string. This will be line text. But failure is more interesting to look at. Maybe. I do kind of wonder though, like even if I just gave you guys the points, like if I said, even though I did do it, if I just gave it to you, I don't know if like would you even get anything, or would you just get the same amount of points you bid back? Because literally no one bid against you, so you both bid a lot with nothing to gain because no one was against you. So I guess I should turn my music back on now because we actually are not doing other things now. I've had in the past though, like I feel like there was funky math for like, although I'm not sure. Like I've had it where people like I was voting on an overwhelmingly decided poll and I got double. I think. You can't close it. I don't think I can close it. Um, I can't like say the outcome yet because it needs to finish. I guess I don't know. Oh wait, they actually don't let you even bid points. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, oh, like it's not even gambling. It's just like virtual like currency that you can't even pay really money for. Like, there's no monetary value. That's some silly laws or regulations. I don't know what would cause that.
Like, I'd understand it if, these were like a currency or something. Like, if it was bits, like, that had maybe some monetary value, maybe. But, like, these literally are, like, just free things, basically, for sitting around. Um, okay, so I have a localized description. Next part. Now I have to build the condition stuff. Description text. And then I literally can't remember what I wrote. The next part, right? Okay. Public dialogue part. And this will be next part. And then, right, this was supposed to actually have... Oh no, this was the one that had the auto advance too. Because I guess if I didn't want to have dialogue options, I could just auto advance to a different part. That was the idea, yeah, okay. So these two would be mutually exclusive. Okay. Enough, so I've done that. I do need to build out conditions, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm just going to not have conditions yet. We're just going to work on getting some dialogues that we can choose and go through, and then we'll get into conditions, because the conditions are a whole bag of worms. Okay. So yeah, it's then in the dialogue part itself, we will have a public. Okay, it's the poll done. Okay, so wait, how do I choose outcome here? I want to see, because there's no point. Like, if I say yes, I will say that I could have said yes, and I would have wiped out some trees. Maybe Kirby deserves some treats, but I also want to just know: do you guys get your points? I guess Karazest, do you get your points back? Because, or more than your points back? I want to see, because there's like some shenanigans you could pull. I'm getting a lot of points if we do this, but I just want to know. So, viewers who have chosen the correct outcome will be awarded. Oh, there's only 10,000 channel points. All right, well, I'll give you your channel points back. It is what it is. I'm nice. I don't want to just like have you lose. If there was gonna be like somebody that gained the points, um, maybe I would have said no. And then yeah, it's just 10K back, okay. But you didn't get like there's no inflationary element there. Because like my initial thought was I feel like you can sometimes get more, but than what you put in. But there's no point inflation, which would be kind of cool if there was, but it is not the case. So now instead we will do that. You're definitely very lucky though, Karazes, that one person didn't put like 1 point into the S, because then I totally would have given that person all of your points. That would have been no question. I would have just done it. You would have lost all your points, and they would have gained them all, because they had believed in me. Oh, really? What? Okay, there we go. So we got the new list, the new this, and then we also have a public dialogue part auto advance 2. Okay, we got that in. So there's all those parts. Animation part later. Okay, so now we need to make some of these guys. So these do need to be separate scripts. Ba 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 ba. All right. So then we go create C# script, dialogue character. To be honest, I voted before Dragonbit said they can't. Thought we'd have a battle. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, if only. I mean, they ended up also voting the same way, so it's not even though. I wonder. I assume if Dragon Spirit had voted 1 and you had voted still 2, they would have still got. They wouldn't have been able to get the points. So it would also be really funny if Dragon Spirit could actually get points via that way, without actually betting anything. I assume they probably shouldn't be able to, but you know, that'd be another thing to see. Okay, so there's a dialogue character. What is dialogue character supposed to have past me? A character name and some animation trigger things. Sure. Public string. Actually, no, this should be a localized. Yeah, it should be a localized string. Because, I don't know, you can have localized names. It's a thing. Then I just want a public. I'll do the animation states later. I don't want to bother with that right away. But I did. No, I'll deal with the other stuff later. I can just have a character name. That's all I need right now. And then, lastly, I need to go to my. I might as well make the screen in here. It just makes more sense. I normally put all my screens in the other folder, but whatever. This makes just more sense to have the dialogue screen in the dialogue system. Okay. UI screen. Sweet. Okay. So now we got our screen, and then I wanted to, in this thing, have start dialogue. It takes a dialogue part and dialogue characters. Okay. So public void start dialogue. A dialogo part. It's just dialogue, and then a public. No, what am I talking about? Not public. I'm gonna do a dialogue character array. Okay. Also in here, I need to have a localized string for player character name. Yeah. Actually, I mean, that doesn't really need to be public. It could be serialized field, private. Okay. So this is where we are. Okay, so I would then, so once I've started this dialogue, I assume I'd basically push the screen and start the dialogue at the same time. Is the kind of the idea. I would have, I would need to cache basically private. Current. No. Current dialogue is going to switch as we go through pieces, but it'll be fine. And then we'll take the characters as well. Characters will stay static throughout a conversation. Okay. And underscore characters. So current dialogue equals dialogue underscore characters equals characters. There we go. Okay, and then we probably need a other variable to go track private int underscore current dialogue line index equals 0. When we get a new one of these, we would be setting our dialogue to be equal to 0. And then we go public, and we go private. We have a method for private void. God damn, that's loud. Display line. I guess display next line, I guess. Give the doggo some treats. Woo. My hands. Ah, yeah, that was my bad. That was an out of bounds one, buddy. You get it? Yeah. There you go. Pretty good. Pretty good job. Okay. So display next line. Maybe actually set this to -1. And then display next line will go ++. We then go to current dialogue. Current dialogue. Current dialogue dot dialogue lines. Dialogue lines. Don't say forget. This. And we should then set that to be dialogue dialogue line equals this. Okay. And then if line equals null, then we do some stuff. And the stuff we were going to do is make a new method that we call void displayo dialogue options. All right.
Display dialog options. That's what we're doing. All right. So basically, we finished writing all of our lines, and then we display the options. But we return in that case. Otherwise, we are going to take the characters. So I should have a couple properties now that I'm gonna have to define. So public property string. So call this current speaker name equals new property string. Let's go and make some binding stuff. So public partial class binding names. Your public static class dialog screen public no, actually, no, I don't want to make this first one public. I want to make it private. Private string prefix. Actually, this needs to be a private const string. So the const variety of the string. It's very consistent. As all consts are. And then we go dialog screen that. Okay. We got our prefix. Now we make all the public ones. So public stringer, public constring, public consto stringo. So yeah, let's celebrate the admittedly unfair return of points. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so one is going to be current underscore speaker underscore enable. And that's going to be equal to prefix plus this. Okay. And then current line dialog. I'll just say current line. I don't have to say dialog line. Just current line. Okay. And then we'll have to have one for displayed options. Yeah, that's not displayed options. Okay. So basically I need to make now these things for each one of these. Okay. So we go binding names dot dialog screen dot current speaker name, comma block type send on. Current line. Okay. And then the displayed options is going to be a weird one. So basically need to make a small class here, public. Actually, one thing before I forget here, these need to be serializable.
Serializable. I don't know why that popped into my head at that point, but if they're not serializable, I can't edit them in the inspector, and then this kind of mute. Okay. Other thing actually is create asset menu. Can't remember what my what did like chuck data, for example? What is it? That's an item. Okay, so I'll just make it. Yeah, it should be okay. Here I was gonna make a class for a option contact. Oh, Mr. Kirby. Analog line option context, which will inherit from a context. Contexto? Yes, okay. Pet the doggo. Fair enough. People have deemed it worthy of their points to give you some pets. And I guess I can pet you while I think about this. So I need to have a context that's going to represent each option. It's going to have in it a public property underscore string. So it's option description equals new. Need to make another one of these. Option underscore description. Gave you some pets, dude. Actually, wait, so this one, because it's a context, I need to bind it in the constructor. So we'll do that. Public dialog option context. We are going to be given a dialog dialogue option. Right now, I'm going to go to dialog part dot dialog option. Dialog option. And then I gotta go binding info equals new binding info. Binding info dot I don't know why every single time I forget how this works. I really should just make oh, I do have one. Oh, this is so much easier. Okay, so binding info dot send info. Okay. That's what I want to be doing. I was smart about this at one point, and then I just forgot how smart I was. What a revelation. Relevation. Send info. Binding names dot dialog screen dot option description, comma this. Cool. I think I can do that. What else do I need? Oh, right, the default value. Okay. Default value is dialog option dot description text. Oh, actually, oh, crap. Okay, one second. I can just go like get string, but you're supposed to do this whole like get localized thing. Okay, so I'm gonna make it localized system is kind of annoying sometimes. I have to like async everything. Private void set description string description. Equals description. Okay, so then option as we go dialog option dot description text dot get string async, and then completed. Okay, what is vendor? It takes an async operation handle string. Okay. A async operation handle. So then I basically just do this. And then result. All right, and then yeah, go dot value here. Okay. I must have catch that a little later because he's already out of the bed. Sorry. Doing with this. He's now laying down like a good doggo. All right. How likely is it that I can get all of this done in like the next 30 minutes? Shall we do another poll? Context list. Dialogue options. It's new. Context list. And I just need to go this, except it's going to be displayed options, send only. All right. Okay. So I think for these things, I might have to just do the non-async. For now, we'll see how this works. Current line will equal to dot value will equal to the line dot line text dot localized string. I guess I'm not doing the audio stuff yet. Eventually, I'll try to hook that up. But let's just get the text in first. So current, and then, so we're gonna get a dialogue character. So we're trying to get dialogue character. Oh, actually, right, this is speaker equals line. It's underscore characters dot safe get. Actually, though, actually, so player character. Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, actually, no. I'm gonna private dialogue character player character. So if line dot speaker index equals -1, we're gonna interpret that as being the player character. Otherwise, I want to go characters, say get, and get that. Now, underscore current line index. Now, current speaker name dot value will equal to speaker dot name character name dot get localized string. If it's null, we will put in that. Okay. I actually want to go, I'll make another method here from private void set dialogue. Set dialogue will be the dialogue, because I will be changing the dialogue as we go through pieces. And then the other thing is we're gonna go dialogue options dot clear, and that's when we go display next line. Display next line. Okay. Set dialog, display next name, then we display the options. So then the options are going to be basically populated. So we're going to go dialog options dot add new dialog option context. All right, I got to do this in a for loop. So for each dialog part dot option dialog option in underscore current dialog dot options. We will go and set this to be dialog option. Now there is actually an exception to say if current dialog dot auto advance to does not equal null, then we will go and go underscore, we'll call set dialog to be that. So it'll just auto advance to this, and we will have that set up. So it'll go to the next dialog. Otherwise, we're going to display the options, and the options are going to be these. The thing up here has description, but it also needs a button property. Public button property listener. Not use one of these for a while, so hopefully it's not too annoying. This actually should be private, this one. I mean, they probably both can be private, honestly. So, option description, option clicked. Okay, so then this will be to go here, binding info dot binding name equals binding names dot dialog screen dot option clicked equals new. Oh, hey, Make Great Games. Thanks for the raid again. How you been doing? How's it going? How was your stream? creating more games, creating more things. Greetings, viewers. If you don't know who I am or what I'm doing, you can check out. I have a Steam game. I'm making an educational horror game that is. I guess I could just open this up for a moment and just show you the Steam page for a moment. But it's an educational horror game where you use Morse code, so you see little letters on the doors, and you have to do that code to open the doors. And then there's some chess things that you have to like listen to the beeping, and then you have to figure out what the code is to answer it. And meanwhile, there's some scary monsters that'll try to kill you. So, you know, maybe you have to survive and not die. I realize this one doesn't have a picture of Steve in it. I just leave him out. Wow. It did. Harsh. Anyways. Tired already of making games. Tried to do a 3D challenge this time. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. If you're interested, there's a demo that you can try, and you can just download it for free and see how it goes. Let me know. You're making a 3D challenge, like a challenge of making a 3D game or like a 3D object creation things. Thanks, man. Have a good day. Hope to catch you around another time. Dragon Spirit. Have a good one. Okay, so property listener. I need to see how this works again. Idle works. Okay. On click. So I actually have just an on click thing. Binding name. This doesn't actually have a context option. That's interesting. I should probably set that one up. This. I would need to copy this. And right. This. There we go. A quick month-long video game. Yeah, I mean, a month's not short, but I guess in the terms of making a game, it's not too bad. Actually, I don't even need to put in the default. I can just do that, and then I can do what these guys did. And just went like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Forgot, are you in Godot or are you in Unity? I think you're in Unity, right? I think when I looked at you before, you were in Unity, but I could be completely wrong. Yeah, Unity. I mean, 3D in Unity is pretty easy. I mean, maybe not easy to make it look like fantastic, but it's pretty easy to make functional games in Unity. Add a listener. What I actually need to add in here is a system dot action that takes a dialogue auto on new dialogue selected. Done some Godot and Unreal, so you're a well-versed traveler. Actually, I could take this, go like this, done. Still have not tried the Godot
I have done the precursor to Unreal, which is UDK. Which never really got into Unreal because by then I was into Unity, and Unity was far superior than Unreal in the early days, at least. I think they've gotten a lot closer. They obviously offer different things, but early on, I think it was definitely an easy call. No, I don't need to do that. It's not gonna be null. So I'm literally always gonna be setting this to set dialogue. There we go. Okay. So now I've displayed all my dialogue options. Oh, wrong. Down the wrong parentheses. There we go. Okay. So dialogues are set up. So then I have some dialogue options. They go through the dialogues. I need to have like a thing that will call this. What if I do like, do I just press any button to continue? Or do I like make you press like space or something specific? Let's make you press space just for now. Update. One day I will update my system to use the new input system, but today is not that day. Get. Do I want to do? I'm just doing a big key code. Screw it. Get key down. I just want to get this working. If I can actually have it kind of like working before I have to go to sleep, I'll be very happy with myself. Type continue. Yeah, and you have to do it in Morse code. You have to type continue in Morse code, and then it'll continue. Only then. Although actually, okay. Bins dot count is 0. So if the options haven't been presented and you press space, then you'll get something. Okay. Then then I think I'm good. I can advance through it. I select the next option. All right. Okay. So last, I think, script I actually need to do is just a initiation thing. So initiate dialogue. You can skip Morse explanation only if you pass a proficiency test. Okay. This will be a base initiate. Yeah, that word. Okay. And then let me implement abstract class. You'll have a in here public. So it doesn't really need to be public, but whatever. I want to get this done. Dialog part and
dialogue, characters, array, dialogue, characters. Okay. Then in here, we are going to go screen manager dot push dialogue screen dot start dialogue part comma character dialogue. Seriously, I have a field for this. Why can't you just autocomplete dialogue characters? Yeah. So now I have that to initiate the dialogue. All right. Now we just need to build the screen. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. The chances this is gonna like be working by the time I should be ending stream is like almost non-existent. Because this is not like a 2-second screen to make. The fact though that I wrote all the scripts in like an hour, I feel I'm pretty happy with. Like, right? Like I literally stopped doing it like about an hour ago. I started doing this about an hour ago, and then, you know, I got through it. So, what screen can I copy that would be closest to it? Is probably this one. Sure. You know what? We'll just do this one. Dialogue screen. Oh, actually, one thing I need to do in the dialogue screen is I guess in start dialogue. No, we're not going to do it this time. So input manager dot add blocker flag y, and then input manager dot add blocker. Oh, do I need to? I guess I do need to enable the mouse equals true. I guess then I can override on pop. And just go remove, go false. Then I actually need to go into, oh no, that's actually isn't using the input manager. Okay. Dialog screen, boom. Take a look at you. Okay. So first we gotta go this, we gotta remove. I don't think I need a new one there, but I'll remove that. So this says the graphics weakness, yeah, so that should be fine. Okay. Then we add dialog screen. I guess I should make this shouldn't be should be private. There's no reason for it to not be private.
Dialogue screen. Okay. I'm gonna add a dialogue character here. That's gonna act as like the player. String table. How do I add a new table again? New table collection. There we go. String table collection. Character names. Create. Do I have a localization thing, don't I? Where's everything else stored? Okay, just cancel for a second. Core game. Where is this located? Assets, data, localization. Okay. Great. Data, localization. Select folder. Okay. So then, edit table collection. We will go in here. We will add. Seems really weird that like, obviously, all the names are gonna be just the names, but like, you know, if you make a Japanese translation or something, you know, it's not gonna be that. So, they do need to actually have values like that. Okay, dialogue screen, character name. Here, now we go. Lara. Okay. And then I've dragged that in. All right. Okay. Now we need to go to data. Yeah, because it's gonna be in data. We'll go create folder dialogues. Actually, no. Let's just focus on the screen first. We can do the rest later. We can dialogue after. Dark and blurry. I actually don't want the dark and blurry. Although actually, I remembered I needed the dark and blurry in this screen, so I might as well just throw it in there. Yeah. Okay. So in here now we're gonna take some of these things. I don't know why this is localized. We'll just remove that. Pop up content. So this actually, we want to stretch it, but keep it on the bottom. And have the pivot be zeroed. So 0. Okay. I think that's right. Oh, okay, wait, so the height needs to only be, let's say, 400? Maybe this should just scale. It probably would dynamically scale. But the layout group, I don't know why. Okay, actually this part I don't even care about anymore. Remove, and then yeah, this can just be an anchor. That's all this was. This needs to be. Okay. Oh, crap. No, it does need to be a little bit more refined than that. These type of buttons are not going to exist. We have the main content and the header. So we do need to have the vertical layout group. Just it's going to be lower center, reverse arrangement. No, not reverse arrangement. I need it to go up. I guess that's actually where I set the height to be 1,000 or something. Yeah, okay. So where'd header go? All right, and then right. Okay, so then I do make forks expand height. No, I don't want it to expand the height, and then I do spacing 16 here. Okay. And then in the header, we just change the title. So right now it doesn't have anything. We just this keep. We want to go and make a label. I want to say property. So for text mesh pro property. Here we go. Okay, it's a global. We go to dialog screen. We go speaker name. This is going to say who the speaker is. Then we go main content, background, filler, frame, description. Okay. So in the description, again, we're going to go text mesh pro property, global, dialog, screen, current line. Now the difference here is this is a vertical layout group. The main group, I guess, ignores it. Okay, so then we need to add in the empty object. That is going to be a options. And this one's height is going to be complete. This is going to be content size fitter, horizontal, and constrained min size. Okay. And then in here, we are going to add the that still sucks actually that shouldn't this okay, no, yeah, so yeah, if like options are displaying, there's a weird aspect to that where even if it's 0, it has like a spacing. I might have to do some finagling on that later. But let's not focus on that right now. So then this will be list context context spawner. And again, dialog screen, displayed options. And then I'm gonna make a empty object below here, which is gonna be a dialog option. Options itself should actually also be a vertical layout group. Sure, upper left, whatever. 10. Force expand height. No. Okay, dialog option. We're gonna make you wide as you can be. Yeah. So you start out, but you'll have a height. Again, this is gonna be content size fitter, vertical min size, and then we are going to in here. We're gonna add UI text mesh pro. Description.
Dialog option actually has to be a mono context. I can't remember if it has to be a connector or context. I think it's a no, I think it has to be a context connector, right? Context connector. Okay. And then this. We're gonna have the against this is gonna set like this. The height, I think, is gonna be. Can I set this to? It will overflow. Wait, right and left. Why is it vertical fit min? All right. Because it's it's thinking it's got no width. That's interesting. Width. Okay, there we go. That's what I need to do. Dialog. Description. And dialog option is the min size. So is this doesn't actually have a height yet. Can I add a content size fitter to this? Min size. Preferred size. There we go. Okay. And then we also add the text mesh pro property. This one is going to have a drag and drop context reference. It's going to be this. And then we go dialog screen, option context. Here we go. And then this layer. Yeah, let's just put it on this. Yeah, this layer. We're going to go make a button. No. Did not want to make a script called button. No color tints or anything interactable. And then we go button property. Yeah. And then in here, again, we go drag and drop. We drag and drop this thing itself. And then we go dialog screen, option clicked. And there we are. So the other part, Rajni regular. I should change this. Let's do. No, actually, that's the wrong one. Rajni light. Okay. I probably have to do something to like separate them, so I might have to have like a number for each dialog option, but that can come in later. Butt spot to chat. Yeah. I've gotten trolled by the butt spot so many times. It's just actually easy little fix I can do here is just go push this like 12 to the side, or let's do like 16 to the side, and then we will add UI image, and we'll just go. Actually, it should be like this. No, it should be like this, and then we make this thing like 10 by 10, and then move it down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Maybe 18. 20 seems too much. 18. Okay. Okay. Actually, that's a really cool icon. Why don't I just take that icon? Hexagon outline. Hexagon. Sure, one of these. Sure. Okay. It should be like 16 by 16 now or something. I am feature creeping my little dot thing quite a bit, but it's okay. 8. There we go. I feel like it's too low now. Okay. Cool. This should not be a raycast target. This is not a raycast target. Save that. I haven't even made the thing to open up this screen, but I feel like content, main content. I feel like I need to add some of these. I don't know why. Like, it's definitely funky. Yeah, I don't control the heights, so they should be able to do that. All right. Well, we'll see how this works. Definitely some things I might have to tweak. But we have to go now to menu. Okay. And so start room, where are you? Spawn point. Where are you? Spawn point's right here. Okay. So I'm gonna go and take the human male thing, whatever this is. It's not gonna be pretty because he has like some visual issues. He's pink hair. Okay, human mercenary. I really don't need all your weapons here. Can I just like not have you have like a bazillion weapons, or do I actually have to go and find where all these weapons are as part of your body and just disable them?
Oh my god, jeez. Why? Okay, you have so many weapons. Holy moly. And then I assume this. Okay. Cool. Person is in. I'm gonna put you on the spawn point. Oh no, this is gonna pivot, and then so yes, then position, rotation. When I'm 180 and like 5 units ahead of me. There we go. He's just gonna be standing there, doing his thing, and I'm gonna add a dialogue character. Is gonna be Flynn. He's eventually gonna look cooler than this. This is just somebody for now. And then initiate at start. Initiation's left 1. And then we're gonna go initiate dialogue. On initiate this. Toggle, whatever, set active. Okay. Dialogue part. Then we need to make some dialogue parts. I really should be happy now. But for some reason I'm not. Dialogue part. Oh god. Oh no, I need to make a new localization table. Okay. New table collection. String table. Intro scene dialogues. Create data localization. Okay. Let's say first dialogue underscore 0. Hi, how are you? And then to 0 underscore option 0. Good. 1 bad. Okay. And I never actually handled. If I set the dialogue, if dialogue equals null, then we pop. That's great. I just need something as a dialogue. Dialogues. So first dialogue. Okay, so dialogue lines. First dialogue 0. Hi, how are you? And then my options, I have 2. Are gonna be option 0, option 1,
And next part is nothing. Okay. I just basically need to see if that even like works. Okay. Mercenary, again, these need to now have first dialogue. Dialogue characters is going to have one, which is going to be him. And actually, a first dialogue character, the dialogue line, yeah, speaker index 0. Okay, cool. So alrighty. Okay. See if this works. I have all my fingers crossed. I'm gonna go new game, I'm gonna go beginner, play. I just want this to not be horrible. If it slightly works, I'll be impressed. Just instantly disappeared. What? What? Why? What are you doing? Who told you to, like, do random things like that? I guess there's like a script to do like all the animations that he has or something. Yeah, why did my screen just get overshadowed? I briefly saw it, and then it disappeared. If I go 5 F8, no. Game manager. Right, not game manager. Persistent. Screen character, screen layer. The HUD got pushed over on top of it after, I assume that's because like after I get loaded, just does that. It pushes the HUD probably. Yeah, probably do something where like am I like in Awake or something? No. Level manager. Push the HUD. I go. Okay, I just don't like that it says save manager dot ins. Oh no, it's like current save data dot completed intro. I just don't like it showing up there. But then the other thing. Okay, so Yeah, I think so. The problem is that the HUD gets called after I like actually get to this point. Um, hmm. I can just debug it. So let's just just see. Start room deco, spawn point, even mercenary. I toggle active, right? Okay. So literally nothing shows up. Cool. Kind of cool box though. I like that. I like the box showing up. Um, why nothing else works is kind of annoying, but like frozen my whole game. I don't even know why I locked it. Oh, there's my options. Can I click any of them? No. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. So this part does get here. Just want to like set dialogue. Does that now get called? I guess if I should be still returning at that point, but debugger might be broken. I mean, yeah, I think it's time. I think I just call it there. I did make pretty good progress setting this up. It's buggy as all hell, but you know, I'm pretty happy with what this will look like. There's some issues for sure, but I need to figure out why he's doing all this random crap. Is it just because like um they make like this guy's animator just like really silly? Yeah, made it really silly. I see. Holy moly. That's a holy holy of holies. You have a lot of animations, sir. Alright. I think that's gonna call it for me. Making integrative and breakdancing, yeah. I'm gonna have to modify that model quite a bit because it's not that great right now. See, is there somebody I can raid that? We can raid Kree Astricon. We'll say hello to him. He's dropped in quite a few times. I'll have to raid and jump, but we can do it. We can say hi and then say goodbye. Thank you everyone for dropping in. From Karazes to Mika Ray Grims for the raid too, and yeah, thanks for joining in. And there was somebody else. There was Dragon Spirit Games joined in before too. Couldn't bet on anything, but it was good times. We made almost a dialogue system. We made a non-functional dialogue system. That's what we did. That's what we did today. So, thanks for coming along on the ride, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.